up, y'all? Welcome to Sean Anthony Live. I'm definitely excited about my next guest, Columbus, Ohio Zone, and I believe he's the next one to really blow up in a very significant way. Everything King Turk 40, EKT 40. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Pleasure to meet you, man.
For sure, nice to meet you too.
It's been a couple of years. You know, we had some scheduled interviews, but your circumstances prevented that. COVID prevented that. But now we here, man. You fresh out, hot new joint. It's knocking, man. How's it feel to be, you know, are you off paper now, or like what's the situation?
I'm still on paper for like another year.
Okay.
I can get off early. I've been doing good.
Yeah.
Staying out the way, everything like that. But yeah, I should be off early, so probably like 6 more months I'll be. Yeah. But I'm still gonna move the same way, so it don't even matter.
But that's what I was getting ready to ask you. Like, how are you moving differently now compared to before you had to sit down?
Shoot, you just got to move like you in a position to change a lot of people's lives. Feel me? So ain't no more just giving opportunities to people to do anything or me put myself in a position to make me do something. Like, so if it don't make sense, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
If it ain't making no money, I ain't doing it.
Right.
So that's just how I've been moving though.
How's the response been from the industry, you know, from cats hearing your music, you traveling, whatever, you know, being in different circles now? How are they responding to you coming from Columbus, Ohio?
Like, it's like everybody that meet me, everybody just click with me ASAP. No matter who it's been, like anybody I met in the industry, they done. Feel me? It was never just like they see me and it was that. Like, somebody always spoke or follow me or switch, you know, networking, shit like that. But
we was talking before.
Like being in Columbus though, like being from Ohio, period, like you the outcast anyway. Like Midwest, you know, ain't nothing going on here.
They think that though.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's how they been treating it, like ain't nothing going on. But it just needs that one light shined over there so they can, hold up, who that?
Right.
But it's on the way though, for sure.
It's on the way, I believe it, man. You got a great momentum going behind you. You know, it's crazy. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you about, man. Bow Wow got a lot of love for you. When he was coming, when he came here last year for his Millennium Tour, you see I'm repping. I had to rep Ohio.
Yeah, for sure.
He asked me, yo, who's the hottest in Columbus right now, right?
All right.
So I sent a mass text out to all my DJ friends who DJ on the radio, who DJ in the clubs. The same question he asked, I literally copied his message and I sent to them. Who's the hottest out here right now? Just to get a temperature on what everybody say.
For sure.
All the DJs hit me up. They said a bunch of other artists, but your name was the one that was consistent out of everybody's, man. When I told him that, when I sent him the message back, he was like, he's like, I fuck with EK. He was like, I fuck with 40, like off rip. How long has that relationship been building? And what are some of the things that Bow has shared with you?
Just like a couple years. That's crazy. Cause
you didn't know that, did you?
I was just in the joint having to explain this to niggas. Like I'm like I ain't gonna say argumentative, but I'm challenging. You feel me? So like even me and my brothers are like we get in arguments all day, and they ain't even arguments. They like debates, cause we all like we think we know everybody. Everybody think they know it all.
Right.
Like, each one of the homies, feel me? So it always come to a debate, but nah. And I was just in the joint before I got out. And, you know, Bow will always get brought up when they come to rapping and from Ohio. Mm-hmm. And this I just gotta say it, you feel me? Because a lot of people think like, oh, Bow Wow, he dissed us. Mm-hmm. Like, and even me, I thought like that's what I came up on hearing that. Like,
yeah.
Bow Wow, boom, boom, like he blew up and left, started doing this and that. So it's crazy when we first get to chopping it up. He tell me like, bruh, like he already knew because he know how niggas feel and what the case may be. But he like who, you feel me? Anybody like that, like I ain't about to explain nothing to y'all niggas. Like think what y'all want. But he ended up telling me though, like, bro, when I left Ohio, bro, I was like a kid. And you think about it, Bow Wow, he been turned since he was a kid, like a little kid for real. So once they can start getting money and all that coming in, like he ain't had no control. So it ain't like me. Once I blew up, I'm probably already 21 or 20, something like that. So if I left now and just act like I ain't just was raised for 20 years out here, you feel me? I just understand it different. Like some people might still feel how they
talked about that. I interviewed him when he came here, before he came here, and you know, Bow don't really do interviews, but he got love like that for me, and that's what we talked about. One of the things he let it was like a heartfelt interview for Columbus, letting them know, look, man, you know. Anyway, I understand. He was a kid. He got raised by Snoop, then JD. You know what I'm saying? The first album come out, he's like 11, 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And then he progresses on. Now he's a grown-ass man now, so he can do and shake and move and tell his narrative how he wants to. But, yeah, he definitely got a lot of love and support for you, man.
Nah,
and
vice versa.
You already connected with him and everything, so that's dope. What I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about this, but you know, I was telling you your last name Flewellen, man. Like you got your family, man. What side of town did you come up? You
North.
North side?
Yeah.
Windsor?
Yeah, around that area, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. How has it been for you since you've been popping off now the past few years, going back to that neighborhood? Because that neighborhood, for those that don't know, man, historically is a rough neighborhood in Columbus, man. But how's it going back for you, man?
You know, that's like when you grew up in that, like it's home, no matter, you know, like no matter how long it get or how rich you get, like you always, feel me, it ain't a good idea, don't get me wrong, like for somebody to, but I don't know, it's different with me, like people love me out there, like this how people hate me.
Right.
So it's a balance type of thing, but it's more of a they love me though, I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't saying in that neighborhood, I'm saying just in Ohio, period. You feel me? Like when you get to a certain level, and I ain't nowhere near where I want to be, but when you get to a certain level, I move different.
Yeah.
Like I use security, all that. Like
as you should, man. You've had some traumatic experiences that have happened to you.
for sure.
And we'll you know, we might tread into that, but I was going through your catalog. And I think I may have listened to every song that you ever had put out that's on, you know, a streaming platform.
Right.
And one of the things I'm going to say to you, I just recently interviewed Macy Gray. I don't know if you're familiar with Macy Gray, but I said the same thing to her that I'm going to say to you. You have a unique voice, right? Not many artists do. But the few that do always stand out for the likes of Mary J. Blige,
For sure.
DMX, Macy Gray, for the sake of the context. And yourself, man, you have a unique sounding voice. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen some previous interviews you talk about you used to get teased when you was young or something like that.
Yeah, my voice.
Yeah.
My voice was like squeaky. So like I got 5 sisters. No, I ain't got no brothers on my mom's side.
Yeah.
So like, they used to call the house phone all the time, and I'll answer. And my grandma would be like, "Faniqua, where your mama?" Like, and I'm like, "Man, this Calvin." Like they like, "Man, you better put some bass in your voice or something. You sound like your son." Like, so I'm like, man. So my whole life I used to like, man, I hate my voice.
Own it now.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to separate you from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I think I can tell from your music that I'm hearing the stuff that you've put out, the quicker you own. It's this thing in radio we call finding your voice, and artists too. When you find your voice, man,
Yeah, for sure.
the sky is only the limit, man. You know what I'm saying? What tips have Meek Mill, for those that don't know or see the flex, I mean, or the chain is blinding, you know what I'm saying? Dream chasers. What tips have Meek Mill gave you, or is there any other artist that gave you some game about how to tap into the voice or the uniqueness of your sound?
He ain't never really like get into like my voice, cause you know he like a different type of rapper too. Like I don't know, like he special with it. Like so, he got his own way, and I ain't that like he probably can go melody, but I don't think that'd be something he probably would've. I don't know though, but nah, we ain't never had no conversation about that. Like as far as like my voice, you feel me? He just morally know like I'm my own artist. He probably let me just. Nah, he definitely give me advice on music and man, what you woo, they hit him like this or hit him like that. But like as far as like specifically on the voice, we ain't never really had that convo.
Man, I gotta ask you, man. It's you know, mental health is a big conversation now. Hearing your story, hearing your song, everything King Turk, I could hear the pain, I could hear the passion, you know what I'm saying, in your music. How do you deal with the traumatic events that you've gone through, man? You know, the car's been shot up, you know what I'm saying? You got shot. You accidentally shoot one of your best friends. Like, how do you mentally deal with that, man, outside of the music?
I don't know, like it was just something God helped me through for real, like, cause like while going through it, like I would have swore I would have never got through it, but like now it's over, and you know what's said is done. Like you just some stuff you gotta pray about and ask God to help you get through. Like it took me some years for real.
Yeah.
And to even understand what prayer is for real, like it was a process. So it wasn't even just like, oh yeah, pray is gonna be better, and then I prayed. Like nah, it went through a process of me praying, and ain't nothing making sense to me. And then I gotta mature a little bit and find out like my relationship with God, and it was just like a process like that. Then eventually, I'm learning and I'm understanding more about God, and then now I could accept certain shit. Like
Yeah. That story you told, man. It was another interview about you know, cats shooting up your whip while you was in it, and you was telling the story how you was hitting reverse and you had the seat laid back and all of that. That's got to be really crazy traumatic, man. But have you had that epiphany that you're here for a purpose? Like there's something bigger?
nah, for sure. That's why I told you about the like how I found God, like and really understood it. Cause like first I kept for like months. I'm like, man, I'm not stupid. I'm smart. That's how I got out of that situation. Like, cause if I wouldn't have did this and wooty woo, but the whole time like I had a bigger understanding. Like man, cause my mom told me like, you think you stopped them bullets? You think you that bad, huh? You think you just untouchable, huh? Like, she's like, bro, you gotta get your mind right. Like, you tripping. Like, God did that. And he don't like the fact that you taking credit of that either. Like, so when she explained it to me like that, like, I'm like, damn, it is like that. It's like your homie do something for you and you taking, like, ain't nobody do nothing for me. Like, your homie gonna look at you crazy. And that's how I have to understand God. Like, man, it's like a real relationship you got with anybody else.
Yeah.
Like how you talk to your homie. You can't call this your best friend and you don't never talk.
Right.
You don't never kick it. You feel me? But you come pop up when you need something. Now you talking to me. You feel me? So I have to understand it like that. And then that's how my mom helped me understand it though. So I'm like, dang. So when I don't pray to God or I don't thank him every day, I feel sunk. Because I'm a loyal person already, like just to my homie. So I just be like, man, dang, I forgot to pray. Like, sorry, God. I'll be in my head. So you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so I try to keep it like that. But that's why I be blessing people. Don't like, it's people that ask me like, bro, you a lucky ass nigga, bro. Like, I'm like, nah, I ain't lucky, boy. I'm blessed. That's what you don't get. That's why you lost still. You trying to still figure it out, but you gonna get it. Once you get it, you gonna see how your life change. Like, it's always gonna be stuff you like, man, why me? But it's gonna get smaller for you. Instead of deaths happening, it's gonna be, damn, man, I just scuffed up these $1,000 shoes. Like, feel me? I'd rather it be like that.
Right.
For sure.
You talk about your mom a lot and your sisters. Is that relationship still close?
Yeah, I'm a mama's boy.
Okay. What about your pops, man? Are you still
That's
close?
that's my homie. I love dude. We like my life. He wasn't there as much as he could have been, but that's still my homie though.
Now, you being a father, does it give you a different perspective now?
Yeah,
What kind of perspective does it give you?
cause I'm strong. Like, I know I'm stronger than a lot. Like than a lot of people, mentally, physically, all that. Like, so I know how it'd be hard for me, and I, as smart as I am and as strong as I am, like, dang, I'll be like, it's sympathy there for like people that I know could have been weaker at the time or just growing up in a different generation.
Yeah.
Like, people is advanced now these days. Like, these little kids, they
Because of technology.
exactly they
Smartphones.
way more advanced. So like, people that's older grew up that way. Like, you might have had a good role model that can, but like, I don't know. I just got sympathy there, or maybe I just love him that much that I don't care.
That's good. That's dope, man. You have a knack for boxing. Talk about how that was helpful to you. And I understand you got injured and everything. So did that stop you from boxing or altogether? Or do you still spar? Or
Nah, they ain't stopped because like, I was stopped for a couple weeks. But I got a video, I was just looking at it the other day. I still had the stitches in my arm. And I was trying to punch the bag, but you could tell when I'm punching it, it's harder.
Is it nerve damage?
Nah, not no more. It's good. I got a plate in my forearm though.
So what happened? I mean, can you talk
Yeah,
that story?
I got
down?
shot. I got shot leaving the club one night, like back in 2018. It was just a little arm shot though, but it broke my forearm. I was sorry.
Really?
Yeah, like, I was sick about that for real.
Yeah.
But nah, I actually healed up a little bit. I got back to training, and then that's when the rap thing just popped up. Like, I don't know. I kept saying it for like 2-3 weeks. Like, bro, I'm about to be a rapper for real. I'm about to show niggas how I really do this.
Yeah.
Swear to God, like, kept saying it. Like, I'm about to show niggas how I do it.
What was the song that you put out that had Meek Mill respond?
Snake.
Which one?
It was Snake. It was called Snake.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the one he hit
And
you up?
I think like just the organicness to it, like, caught everybody's attention. Like, the shots, even the sounds to the shots, like, girl, everything was real. So it was like, who don't want to see it? You feel me? Who don't want it? It's like a baby movie, but it's real life, so it make people like it more. Like, damn, that's real. Like,
Did you write it out or were you freestyling or what?
Nah, I freestyled it, like, off of how it really happened though. So
That's crazy. So what was it like? He got you on Instagram or something? He hit you up on Instagram?
yeah, O'Malley, his best friend, hit me up on Instagram. It was like, send your number. I sent the number.
What was your initial reaction seeing that?
I knew it had something to do with Meek Mill when I seen O'Malley, cause like, when I was a kid, I used to watch their rap battles.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, how him and O'Malley was so close.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I was on to them when Meek was doing the rap battles as a kid. So when I seen him DM me, I'm like, damn.
So how was that process like, man? He hit you up. You know what? Did he ask you to send more music? Did he fly you out? Like,
Yeah,
What
nah,
happened?
we just flew. I had flew out. Kicked it with them, like on a couple different occasions. Feel me, low key got, you know how you gotta kick it. Like I say, you gotta kick it with a nigga to really, for a nigga to feel you
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
You
yeah.
talk to him like, but you know niggas get around niggas, then you know like, oh, I fuck with bro for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you can see somebody like, damn, he probably a cool ass nigga for real. But when you really meet a nigga and get that energy going, you really see like, oh no,
Energy
bro.
never lies.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially you a street nigga and you got them that, you know,
Intuition.
exactly. You know how to see it.
Yeah.
But nah, we was kicking it for a couple times before he signed me though. We was already cool. Shit
So
like
what did that deal look like, man? I mean, I ain't trying to get in your pockets or anything, but like I'm just for aspiring artists out there that may want to know how that process goes. Like, you know, what was the deal? Was it sweet at first, or did you negotiate? Like, you know, what was that like?
Nah, like it was some things like when they first hit me up and showed me what was going on. I'm like, oh nah, this sweet. But the only thing is, like, only thing I was worried about was EKT. Like, oh, I can't get this to nobody. Long as I can, you feel me? Cause that ain't mine to get. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, like everything else was perfect. Like you see, I'm still rocking. It's been what, almost 4 years.
So you
I
haven't
went to
released an
jail.
official album yet, right?
Nah, nope. But you feel me? I'm good.
What's the deadline? I mean, like you have a not deadline, but is there a timeline for when the album?
Oh
official
nah,
album?
nope.
So what
This shit a lifestyle I'm living. Like I live DC shit. Like, I'm a real dream chaser at heart. So this shit forever. Like, but nah though. Yeah, I got some albums though. I'm about to drop a project. I was gonna sneak it up on them, but I got to tell you now. So,
I appreciate that.
but yeah, I'm finna drop an album. I got a single with a video. I'm finna drop in like 2 days.
Okay.
Just to keep them busy, and then I'm gonna smack them with that little secret thing.
Okay. This year or next year?
Yeah, it's this year. It's soon. Like super soon.
Super soon. All right. Features?
No, I've been doing a lot of features. So I just put a number in my bio today. So reach out, hit the number in the bio for any features.
Okay. So you trying to get on other people's projects, right?
Nah, I'm just
Or you
saying
looking
people
for
who
other
want
people?
people who want to get on songs with me. I got a couple features though with some good artists right now. I'm cooking up
Who have you been in the studio with so far?
since I've been home.
Yeah.
Couple people. Man.
I'm sure it's a couple people.
Oh no, I can't think. But everything I done posted, so you know, go to the page. It's been a couple people though.
You want to surprise folks.
Yeah, nah, it's some of it already out. Like
All right.
people I was in the studio with, but I just can't. I don't know. I can't think right now.
That's all right. We the world gonna hear it, man. What's one thing that you would like to say to people out there that, you know, they have this misconception about Columbus, Ohio? Like, we ain't known for artists, but there's a lot of talent here. Always has been.
And you gotta think
will.
like everywhere you go. Like even in jail, you go to jail, you see it's the most talented people.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Anywhere you go, any state, any city, it's a ghetto there. You feel me? So like, just like people don't know it though. People don't know. You know, it ain't no light was ever shed. People like I be in like industry people. They be like, yeah, Ohio, that's with the Buckeyes.
Mm-hmm.
They know that.
Right.
But we gonna make it like it's starting to become like, oh, yeah, Ohio, yeah, that's where such from, and so we gonna make it like that. They gonna say the artists, and they have been. It's been changing like that. It ain't just been
The Buckeyes.
Yeah, people ain't know though. But the more people they see, they like, oh, man, you from Ohio? Like they look at you like, damn, you look like you. Like that's how people look down there.
Are you a fan of the Buckeyes?
Yeah, for
Sometimes
sure.
you gotta ask. Sometimes
For
cats
sure.
be acting a little fugazi. Like,
Nah, I ain't a super sports fan, but I
Okay.
definitely, yeah. When I was locked up, we in there beef with the Detroit dudes. Like, hold on, y'all tripping. Like, I fuck with
But you know, people, I did radio in Detroit. Detroit don't really be on Michigan University of Michigan, like Columbus, Ohio, be on the Buckeyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. You got to be just on that side to know for real.
I
Because
got
how
you.
that's how we feel. That's probably how they feel too, though.
Speaking of Buckeyes, man, you had a big Buckeye co-sign for you and write a letter to the judge when you was incarcerated. Ezekiel Elliott's father, right?
Yeah, Stacey Elliott.
Talk about that, man, and that's what helped get you out of jail, right?
Right. Yeah, my lawyer and him got together. They put out a public letter to go try to get me out on house arrest because they kept denying my bond. And then
Were you surprised about that? Like,
yeah,
how'd you find out about that?
I was messed up off that. I'm like, nah, cause they revoked my bond first. They tried to say they said for shooting a paintball gun in a habitat or shooting a paintball gun in the state of Ohio was against the law. It was a misdemeanor. But they never seen me shoot the paintball gun or nothing. They found the paintball gun in the car. On top of, then they said because I had shot a video, they said I violated the health code. So they revoked my bond. So, I ended up going to court. They take me to jail that day. I'm thinking, like, I'm going to do like 2 weeks. Judge going to reinstate my bond. No, he held me in there for 9-10 months.
Damn. Was it Jackson Pike?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that are from, not from Columbus, Ohio, what is Jackson Pike like, man?
Treacherous.
Yeah. Why? Why's it treacherous?
Because it just shit be going on in there. You got a lot of mad people fighting cases. A lot of politic beef or whatever might be going on in there. Like, but ain't no guns. You feel me? Ain't no running. You in that tank. You can tap out. But that's about it. Like, but now it's going on in there. Like, people getting beat.
Really?
Badly. Like, it's getting vicious in there. And they gonna send you. The CO sending you in there. They doing you dirty.
Really?
And when you in there fighting, especially when you in there stuck or anything, that'd be the worst. Like, man.
How were you able to sustain, yourself during that tenure? Was it hard?
Mentally, like, but physically, nah. Like, it's sweet to me. Like, that shit sweet. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's turned, but it's sweet. I don't know, like, that just to me. Like, when I go in there, anytime I went in there, like, I ain't had no hard problem.
Really?
At all.
Dudes ain't try to test you or anything?
Nah, you always got them people that test you.
Yeah.
But not like in the workout, like in the joint, I had to, all right, come in here, let me show you something. Because you don't know no better, you feel me? But like in the county, that's my city, they know what's going on. Like,
okay.
Ain't too many, feel me, it might be me and bro that I'm cool with, we on the cars, we get into it, like. But like, not that many people, like.
You said mentally it was tough. What was the toughest thing mentally to deal with?
Knowing you got stuff to do. Like, knowing you ain't just somebody sitting around wasting life, but somebody holding you. Knowing they holding you for some shit that just don't even make sense. Like, was making it worse, though. Yeah. Like, when you like, damn, all right, I did that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do this little. But when you in there like, bruh, I didn't even do nothing. Yeah. So, you feel me? Bruh, them people who I know, like, or that done went to prison for like massive years and ain't do the crime, I know they be sick. That's why it gotta be something to stop all that. Cause that's fluky. Cause I was in there for 9 months. Like, damn, all I did was shot a music video.
Yeah. You transition now, man. What lessons have you learned? And I know you said you moved different, but because of those things that you went through, I'm sure you don't want to go back. I mean, it goes without saying, but what are you doing different to prevent that? You know what I'm saying?
To staying focused. I had to learn, like, a lot of stuff I was thinking was cool wasn't cool. It was just immature. It was cool for the moment, but, like, we grown for real now. I got kids, all that. So like to do anything crazy would be selfish. I ain't really that much of a selfish person for real, unless it come down to my woman or something like that. But
I can dig it.
you feel me?
Have you relocated out of Ohio now? You staying out of the city, or you still here?
Yeah, I got a crib here and out of state too.
Because they say that a lot of rappers, when you start to become successful, they always like, man, you should move out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it get dangerous for you when your hometown.
You become a target.
You got because it's like hitting a lottery, low key.
Right.
Like the platform I got or just the position I'm in could turn into anything right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what's so good about it, being young and now already knowing the stuff I know now that won't get me back in them situations. It's like I'm richer than ever. Even if I ain't got the money, I'm rich because I'm smart and I feel me the position that I'm in.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like it's a lot for real that I learned that is just even like dealing with people on a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a genuine person, so I can hang with you for 2-3 days and love you to death and give you my whole everything. Like, so I have to learn though to keep that at it. Like, and my dad, I don't know what it is about men that get older once they hit their 40s. They ain't trying to kick it with niggas. They ain't trying. All these, like my dad used to, all these niggas, cause once I hit like 21, he got out the joint. I lucky forced my mom to get back with my dad. Like I just want my mom and dad together.
Yeah, yeah.
And I used to see the little blushes in there, like, but she was not going at first. But I knew, like, man, I'm gonna just keep on saying it to her. She gonna go. Then she finally put money on her phone for him. And she wrote the rest of his bid out with him.
Wow.
He came home to the crib for the first time in like decade and a half. I was cool with that.
That's dope.
But he messed up again though.
Okay.
You know
That's dope though that you could talk about that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of other people, talk about that, but the fact that you got that relationship with your pops, man, and you say that's the homie and everything. You guys can rebuild that relationship, you know what I'm saying, from that gap of time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm sure you're aware of the violence that's been going on in the city, in Columbus. Just recently, I'm not laughing at this, but just recently at Easton, you heard about the young boys that was shooting out there.
I heard somebody passed away up there.
Somebody did.
I ain't know how it happened though.
So let me ask you this, man. With the music that you're making now, is it going to evolve, or are you still going to be? Are you going to be talking about different things?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. So like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Now, it's the music. It does play a part probably in the emotions or the thoughts some people can arise. Like, and I ain't gonna say music or the lyrics they put in is the reason why stuff is going on, because it ain't. Because at the end of the day, we all watch movies. We watch racing movies, and so you watch a racing movie, you don't even go buy a race car and get to driving 1,000,000 miles. Like, so you can't say that. But like at the moment, while you listening to that, a song could definitely put this one type of pump on you though, like that'll make you like, I don't know, that turn you up. And the lyrics,
yeah.
like it's like reading a book. It's the same thing. They make sex books.
Yeah.
Do they blame all the rapists for? Do they blame that on the rapists?
Right.
Do they blame this on certain females who grow up and they too fast because they reading sex books? Nah. Yeah. So don't blame the rappers for. Cause we all we rapping about is what's happening, and that some people can make a difference, but you can't change the whole world.
Do you think you'll rap about different experiences now that you're out and you're experiencing all these different
whatever
things?
I'm experiencing or maybe seeing or
because I ain't gonna lie, man,
hearing.
I was listening to your stuff. I was like, man,
he going crazy.
Talking about popping, or even the songs about pussy. Like, I was like, how you turn that about a chick It's still talking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, cause like I see what you saying. I'm not big on like keeping the song a one topic thing. Feel me? And I be trying, but by the halfway I get through the song, I ain't gonna be able to finish it.
You gonna revert back to this.
It's always.
I was cracking up, man. But listen, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to what I'm saying. Your voice is unique, man. And the more you travel and the more you experience different things in life, man, I, as a hip hop fan and as a fan of the young culture, the music that y'all doing, I can't wait to hear this evolution of EKT 40. You know what I'm saying? The type of music. Because the sonically how your voice sounds melodic and the melodies and things like that you're putting in your music. I look forward to hearing the new projects and just talking about making songs about different things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you too long, man, but are there a group of producers and writers and so on and so forth that you're working with or would like to work with on these upcoming projects that you're getting ready to put out?
Yeah, I always want to keep my dudes around that's like from Columbus that I already was working with, like Young Doe, Tune. I've been working with another dude named Jungle Boy. I ain't really rapped on none of his beats yet, but I've been definitely cooking up with him. But nah, as far as like out in the industry, it's tons of people I want to connect with. Like, even some people just in they local states. It's people that's local that's hard too that gotta get seen. So I definitely like look forward to meeting people that ain't even big yet and rap on some people's beats and turn them up, turn me up. Yeah. Keep it going like that.
Listen, man, I'm glad you took the time to do this interview with me, man. I see nothing but great things happening for you in the future. Just stay the course, stay focused. If there's anything that I could do in my position,
for sure,
in my influence and my resources, man, do not hesitate. However, when you blow up, I want to see you come back and do it.
Nah, for sure, we're gonna do that.
Yo, EKT 40, man, you got any thing you want to promote? What's future projects?
Just stay tuned, man. We got a video dropping in 2 days, and then other than that, we gonna keep hitting them, keep working. We got a lot of new artists coming up in the city. A lot of them is my brothers, so you're gonna be seeing them too.
Keep putting on for the 614, man. The city need that, man.
For sure.
EKT 40, Sean Anthony live. Appreciate it, man.
For sure.
Don't